everybody, how's it going? Thought I would just come on here and see if I could get some cool messages, good messages, positive love and light coming on in. Angels, spirits, and guides, ancestors, archangels, and masters, thank you for your love and light. Please feel my words and my channel with love and light messages. Thank you. So how's everybody doing with our new situation going on here? Is everybody doing okay? I was gonna open this up for questions if anybody has any. Okay, so rebirth is the card that came out here, rebirth and freedom. Oh wow, thank you, Spirit. What a cool. Okay, so the rebirth card is talking about reinventing yourself, giving life to your dreams, creating a new reality. I think this is like super good message here, right? Because that's kind of what it feels like, you know, like we've gone through the dark period, you know, and then the rebirth is like the coming out of it, the awakening, the reinvention of a new you, of a new me, right? And then freedom. This card says, live wild and free. Choose your freedom. Claim your independence. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. I'm going to just go ahead and take this other one and then we'll see. Friendship is here too. Growth. Seek out a mentor or a guide. Take baby steps as you grow. And be willing to learn from others. Okay. And I feel like the last time I did like a reading, I was using the Lightworker deck and it was talking about a great gathering happening. I think I did it for like all signs reading, and each sign had their own messages. And today I'm working on a collective message, and I just want to bring love and hope to everybody. Tell me, Spirit, the age of light, you've been training for this for lifetimes. How real is that, right? So this is something that our soul knows about deeply, what's going on in the whole world. I mean, like, I don't know if you guys are like interested or on TikTok at all, but they have something called World Talk, and where you can actually see the feeds of other countries. Like Germany is going through a really tough time right now, and I didn't realize that we could tap into them like on one platform, and we can. Anyways, they're going through an election, and they have somebody that's a far right, you know, and they're all standing in protest, you know, out of fear. I mean, they have those concentration camp areas right there. So here we go. The Council of Light. This is about, there's higher realms that are assisting us right now, right? This is divine orchestration. What is happening here is definitely on purpose, you know? And I feel like we have ancestors around us, you know what I mean? Ancestors, angels, love and light team, right? That's who's here, the Council of Light. As we go through these changes and we go into the rebirth and then find our freedom, right? Dance with life. It says do something to change your energy, and I have a feeling that that could be talking directly to me, you know? I've been kind of in a weird space with all the news happening, you know? And this card is saying, like, change your energy, raise it up, raise the vibe, and it's showing people dancing, and that is one way to raise your vibration, you know, move body movements. Any kind of movement with working your body at all is good. I actually think that there's something about using weights too. especially if you're feeling any kind of anger or anything like that. I just wanted to add that. This is trust the niggle. What is your higher self trying to say to you? You know, what's it trying to tell you? And I feel like this is important, you know, because it's about your growth. It's about being willing to learn from other people. So what is your inner self? Whenever I think about that, I think about like that place like in the solar plexus, you know. And I'll tell you what happens to me when I'm upset. That place, that solar plexus area starts to burn like an ulcer, you know. If I'm super excited or happy, it almost tickles. And if I'm tapping in, it's vibrating. So the solar plexus is like super important for me. I don't know if anyone else feels like that, but I definitely do. So we got quite a bit of pretty good messages here. It's like our higher self is trying to tell us the next step. And I feel like if we're living in fear, like I was just speaking about, like we're, you know, we get scared of what's happening around us in the news and all that. It's saying like change your energy, focus on something else. Hi, welcome. Focus on something else because you need to raise that vibration so that you can continue the communication inside of your own self. You know what I mean? Okay, so there's one more deck I kind of wanted to use in this reading, and it's the Akashic deck. This is the Akashic Records, and I kind of want to just know, like, Spirit, can you tell me what's going on? When I split the deck, it's to the Divine Physician and the Will, Wisdom, and Mind, both major arcanas. This is a number 6 card, but the Divine Physician card is about receiving healing powers or offering healing to others. You know what I mean? So I feel like that there could be a great healing, like a worldwide healing and a worldwide upraising, right? This is the number 20 card, which is judgment. And it's called Will, Wisdom, and Mind here. And this is about actually being completely aligned, body, mind, and soul, all going same direction. You know what I mean? So, okay. So let's see what the Akashic Records have to say. Spirit, can you tell me? What does the Akashic Records have to say here? It says that we're in a place where we don't know where we're going, paths unknown. We have an option here. We can go 2 different ways. Look, there's a path being set before us, and we have a choice of 2. The Queen of Keys is here. Now, that's the Queen of Pentacles, and she is completely about understanding her value on this planet. So I feel like that's an important message. Like, don't let anything stop you from going the way that your higher self is guiding you to go. You know what I mean? Understand your value. You have to be confident in yourself. You know what I mean? And the Ark of the Covenant is here. So I feel like this, so this is the number 11 card, right? And it is about justice in the regular major arcana or the regular tarot, right? But this Ark of the Covenant, the message I have written on here is don't get pulled into emotional drama. So like, again, like Dance with Life, you know, that Dance with Life card, doing something different to change your energy in order so that you can have the freedom that you're after right up here, right? So changing your your own energy so that you can get to this place. Here's the thing. It says continue to work toward your higher purpose. And your higher purpose, according to this card, if you're here, if you're watching, if you are interested in this message, your higher purpose is to touch the world with your own light, with your own love, with your own perspective. You see, the Ark of the Covenant is a box, and it's written about in the Bible, and they carried it all over the 40 years when they were in the wilderness, right? But the thing about that box is that, first of all, it was very powerful. But the second thing is that it held all the big stuff, the proof. Like the Ten Commandments were in this box, the manna that they were, received in the wilderness, that was kept in the box. Everything special and precious kept in the box. And this box is you, babe. You're the box. And you're the one that holds all these things inside of you. When I think about this card and the whole metaphorical Ark of the Covenant and how powerful it was, like, you're the box, you're the one with the power, and inside you, you hold all the proof, all the secrets, all the reality. That is you, right? I think that's your DNA. And I think everything is kind of like a metaphor, is what I feel like. And I think that we as people, each individual one of us, is so powerful because we have that soul piece. How are we using it? What does our soul want us to do next? Where are we headed? What is this path unknown? I feel like in times like this, like when we're like being, we're set on this and we don't know what way to go. We don't know what's happening to us, but our soul always knows. What's important is that we don't let this fear take over us and we get the burning feeling. We want that vibration in the solar plexus. We want that niggle to be telling us exactly the way to go. You know what I mean? Mine has been on fire the last week or so. You know what I mean? That tells me I am so in this matrix fear mongering world that I'm forgetting to dance. I'm forgetting to do the movement. I'm forgetting that I'm the light of the world, just like you. You know what I mean? And fear has a way of doing that. It makes us feel like we don't have value, like we don't have control. But the thing is, we do. So the next card that comes out, and we're kind of like, sort of like, I go with what's touched me what, you know what I mean? They all seem to tell a story. So it's talking about you having a lot of growth in this area spiritually, an awakening type energy, right? And there's super lot of growth that's going to happen. It seems, quickly. So trust what you're being told by your higher self, because what they're showing you, what your higher self is showing you, is that when you apply yourself, you can do anything. And that's kind of what I was saying here too, like this card. It's saying like, you're the light. You are the light. And it's saying that to each and every person. You're the light. You can do anything when you apply yourself. You know what I mean? So, okay. I also feel like this card comes in to say, like, this is going to be a tricky, like, time, because this guy's actually scaling a mountain and he's at the top of the mountain here. So this could be saying that, it takes a lot of work. It takes hard work, concentration, focus, right? But when you get to this top of this mountain here, I mean, you have a very good vantage point. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about this path unknown one more time. Okay. One of them is a karmic trench. Like it's an over and over and over thing. Now, does this karma have anything to do with you? Yeah, it does. But it could also have to do with the way things have always been, you know? And it's like, well, this is the way it's always been. This could be about anything. Let's just say it's about patriarchy, shall we? I know I'm going out on a limb here, but let's say it is. One path is to stay in the same trench that you've always been, and you're never going to get out of it, right? So that's one of the choices. Tell me the other one. What's the other choice? See, the karmic trench is something that you do know. You know what I'm saying? Like you have felt it before, you know about it. It could be about history. Queen of Scrolls is the other one. She's the one who has all the knowledge, right? She's the, yeah, tapped in, tuned in, turned on, all knowing, right? So those are your two paths. The age of light. You've been training for this for lifetimes. So here's the thing. Like, I feel like sometimes, like, oh, would you ever guys get into astrology? Because I'm feeling like a strong south node, north node energy here. Like, our south node represents our past life, our past, you know, our history in this life, but our history in prior lives, or our history in the universe, right? Or in a country or whatever. So it's telling me that there's two paths. One, you can stay in the same old, or one, you can go toward the light and get this new information. And this is the one that's going to take you to rebirth, a new you, right? Not saying that there's anything wrong with the old you. This is just a more tapped in you. Like you realize the whole sum of you. You know what I mean? I feel like bottom of the deck is talking about the War of the Roses, and I feel like this is important because this card is really about a standoff between your higher self and your human. And I think all of us have had this happen. You know, your higher self wants to go this way, and the human is like, no, I'm familiar with this way. I don't want to try something new. I'm scared. And the higher self is saying, no, no, this is not something I am going to waver on. We're going the other way. I feel like this card is saying, like, get off the fucking field. Stop trying to do the standoff with your higher self, you know? Concede, surrender. Basically, right? Because if you choose to stay in this karmic trench, I mean, like, I don't know. I don't know. You just want to keep rolling around that same energy. I don't know. Okay, so here we've got this freedom card, right? That's touching these cards here. Council of Light, Divine Orchestration, and Helpers in the Subtle Realms, and the Queen of Keys. This could be saying, like, I'm even talking to somebody who's like a key part of this Council of Light, like your higher self is. It's very important. You know what I mean? It's important that you listen to the niggle, that you trust your inner self. It's important that you raise your vibe on purpose. You know what I mean? Like if you're sad or you're feeling like icky, you know what I mean? It's important that you raise your vibration. Dance around the room, go for a walk, take off your shoes and just stand outside for a minute, even if it's snowy. Just feel it all, you know? Let's clarify this Queen of Keys and the Council of Light with one more card, because we know this is our pathway to freedom. Tell me what you're trying to say here with this Queen of Keys. One more card. Oh, okay, two more cards. The Scribe. This is about watching for someone who can help you with your growth. Isn't that funny? Because it's right up here too. So this message is 2 times. Okay, so I'm feeling like you could be having someone new come into your life that is some sort of teacher, unless that teacher is you, and that's your calling, because that definitely could be it too. I almost feel like that. I almost feel like this. I'm talking to people who are this Queen of Pentacles, this person who possibly struggling to know your value, possibly having some fear, maybe not understanding how really important you are to this particular happening that's happening right now. I feel like there's a new understanding coming in. I feel like some of you could be being called to write. Maybe some of you are being called to get on social media and speak your truth. I'm not sure, but I feel like if you have something that you need to say or do, I feel like you should. Maybe you've already been doing it. Maybe you've already been teaching or or working on something, right? I feel like your abundance is increasing here. This could be about money. Maybe that's what they're saying. Like, this is going to be okay. Like, don't worry about going down this new path. Just do it because you're being supported. Yeah, look at Gabriel's at the bottom. So again, I'm feeling like this is communication, and there's that damn 6 of Roses down there too. So again, you're struggling to take this information in, is what I feel like. Archangel Gabriel. Now, remember when we were talking, this is saying like someone could be coming in. This card is saying someone's coming in. This one isn't like maybe someone's coming in. This is like absolutely the archangels are here and they're working with you and they're sending someone in. Now, again, this guy is about communication, but also this person coming in comes as a human with the message of Archangel Gabriel. So I do feel like I'm talking to some people who are going to meet somebody who is filled with truth, peaceful. I think they're going to help you gain clarity, right? So again, this could be actually a calling for you to write or talk or express your feelings. But I'm also getting this feeling like you're really struggling with it inside, like your head is telling you don't do it. But I think that your soul is saying, like, this is our path, man. We're doing it, get off the field. This is where we're going. Now, can you decide something different? Yeah, you can. You can. You can absolutely say no to this. If that's what you want to do, I don't know. Okay, so let's see. Here we got Let's Dance with Life, and then understanding your power. Not only your power, but what you hold inside of you that is worthy, that is connected to all that is in your DNA. That little piece, they never know what it is? That's what it is. It's all your prior memories, all of this Akashic deck, right? And we're tapping into it right now. And we're saying, like, well, what the hell is going on right now in the scheme of times for my collective? And my collective are Lightworkers. Every single one. They wouldn't be here if they weren't a Lightworker. So this message is for you to shine your light, This is really what you've always dreamed of. This is your card coming out now, the 5 of keys, and it's your wish fulfillment, your higher purpose, right? So it's everything your heart wants. It's everything your soul wants. And it's going to bring you so much deep reward. I feel like it's confusing here. And we got this card talking about the initiation and the Count Saint Germain. And I don't know if you guys are aware of Saint Germain, but he is an ascended master. And he is the ascended master of transmuting energy, changing your vibration. Isn't that funny? That is all right up here under change your vibration, right? Dance with life. Do something to change your energy. Move, dance, sing, paint, love, laugh, roll down a grassy hill. Go talk to a tree. Put your head up against the tree, third eye toward the bark, and see what you get. Tap in and raise your vibration. This is how you gain your power, connecting in. So you have a connection with the ascended masters who share your purpose. You are not alone. You are not alone. This is loss of low vibe jobs, relationships, or activities. So you could be moved in that area too, like something, like this isn't making me happy, like this isn't bringing me any peace. This is making me feel shitty. I'm gonna have to move to something different, right? So if you're called to change what you're doing, don't be scared. Don't be scared, and don't feel like you have to stay in the same old rut that you've been in, because this right here, like the path that's not what's familiar and it looks a little scary, is filled with knowledge. You know what I mean? So, and I'm talking about spiritual knowledge here. We're still got in this 6 of cups at the bottom, 6 of roses, right? You're scared. So let's look over here. And this is talking about like this mentor coming in to help you. And maybe it's helping you actually trust those inner feelings. Maybe, you're hooking up with people who are like, yeah, no, that is a message, You can believe the messages that you hear from your higher self. You can. It's a hard thing to do because sometimes we think it's our brain, but no. Just clear those thoughts for a minute. You know what I mean? Close your eyes. Go take a hot, salty bath and light a candle and just breathe. You know what I'm saying? King of Scrolls is here. So now you've got the King and Queen of Scrolls, which is he's the king of knowledge. You see, when you get to this place over here, you are a very good decision maker because you have all of the knowledge that you need. You know what I mean? This is an opportunity that you don't want to miss. Don't give up, because you're not done. Don't give up on anything, right? That's soul-led. Yeah, there's the 5 card, which is Hilarion, which is the High Priest. This is another Ascended Masters, people. He's the Ascended Master of research, science, truth, health, logic, and knowing. So there we go. So maybe, you could be doing a lot of research, but this is about tapping in. Like, I don't know if you can see all the people that are translucent in this card, but it's indicating that this is a gift of not just tapping into your higher self, but possibly ancestors, people that have already, done things before, spirit communication, right? Maybe that's who's coming in as this divine information person. There it is, divine physician. He came out right at the very beginning, remember? So I don't know about you guys. This dude reminds me of Jesus. But I feel like the divine physician is about healing, you know? So this can mean that there's a person coming to heal you, and it could be talking about the same person, right? It could be a spirit person. It could be that ability to channel, that ability to tap in, right? Um, but I think what's important about this card, it's saying that the light of healing is all around you and it shines through you. This radiant joy brings healing to all. That's what the card says. So, this is about your word and your thought and your belief and your feeling and what heals the self as well as teaching others, right? So there's something coming in. It's either you receiving this gift to give healing, or you're receiving the healing. I am not 100% sure, but there's definitely healing here, and tons of major arcanas for us, right? One, two, there's quite a few. And what I like to kind of do is, like, after I read all these cards, I like to take out the majors, because these are things that are absolutely written in the Akashic deck. These are the lessons, right? So there's something about teaching here and having a new understanding. This can be about someone coming in to help you. We also got Gabriel here, who is about communication, right? So this could be about writing, it could be journalism, it could be expressing your feelings, it could be publishing, it could be speaking, right? It could be a social media platform, right? Where you see somebody or hear somebody. I feel like, more than anything, it could be that, unless it's talking about the spiritual realm, which I feel like it very well could be, because Hilarion's here. But what I see happening is something very intentional. And this is very important, this changing your energy card, so that you can hear and receive the gifts that are coming in. Like, it's important that we tap in. It's important that we connect to this Saint Germain, the ascended master of transmuting energy. Okay. Do we need any? Let's see if we can get some advice just from what? Regular tarot. Yeah. Let's do this one. It's the yin yang one. Let's see if we can get a message. A message of what can we do here to help ourselves. Your wish fulfillment is here. It says, focus on what you really, really want. I feel like we could be getting messages in our dreams. I feel like there's contracts that actually could be an ending, karmic contracts, right? Which is kind of like this Four of Scrolls over here. Like, it's time to change them. It's time to end them. We don't have to stay in the same karmic. We just learn the lesson and we move on down the road. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I feel like is happening. This could have something to do with Saturn. I don't know where Saturn's at right now. But I feel like it's important to stay focused on the gratitude, the things that we have in our life, right? Let go of our comfort zones so that we can grow, and understand that this is all a plan. Be open to receive. Be ready to close and complete cycles that just are over. Don't cling to them. Don't cling to old beliefs. Just don't. And I feel like we're getting the messages. And I think, I would hope that every single person is receiving them, unless you're too scared or something like that, right? So I feel like what it's saying is that you can receive the message. You will be receiving the message. I also see like really strong feminine energy here. And I feel like that could very well be Mother Gaia. And I do think she's involved. I really do. And so let's take a minute and be thankful for our earth and everything that it gives us. Like, right? God, it's beautiful. I'm looking outside right now, outside of my window, and there's a big pine tree across the street, and I can see the blue skies, and I can see some white wispy clouds. It's a little bit windy, and it's winter time, so it's definitely cold, but it's freaking beautiful. And every single time I go outside, I feel it. So even if it's cold, put on your coat and go outside for a minute. Just say thank you. Stay in that gratitude. I really, really do feel like that's one of the keys to transmitting the energy, along with movement. I don't know about you guys, but I've recently added yoga into my evening routine. I babysit my grandkids, and we've been doing like bedtime yoga, and I can't believe the difference in myself. And I think it's really like with consistency, I think I'll see a difference. Maybe with the bedtime too, like just being ready to lay down and that kind of thing. But anyway, I have definitely included some yoga into my life, and I can feel the changes happening. So this is what I have for you guys today. And I just want to say thank you so much for listening. And I hope it helps you guys. And just be ready. Like, I know it's scary, man. I've been there too. I've been doing it for like a week, man. And I am just saying, like, this is nowhere where we can stay in fear. We can't stay in fear. Not if we want to hear our higher self. Not if we want to go to the next cool thing that our soul wants to do. We have to be open to receive. We have to be open. We have to not be fearful. So I kind of feel like, stay focused on the things that you do want. Keep a positive outlook on life. And stay grateful for the things that are around you. Find something every single day. Just do it as often as you can all day long. I know this changes our vibration and what we attract. So if we're scared of what we see going on in the news, maybe we need to bring it on into our own family and be grateful for our children and our grandchildren and our parents and our grandparents and the love that we share with all of those, I don't know what it is to hang on to here for love for you guys, but I sure have been trying to give you some good advice, or good ideas, like what is great for you, because this sticking to this old thing, look at that, this was stuck to the bottom of that was stuck. That's weird. I heard it go click when I pulled off the comfort zone card. It's like clinging to this comfort zone is what keeps us from having our breakthrough, our spiritual awareness coming through. You know what I mean? And I will guarantee that the South Node's got a lot of fear in it, because it's our history. It's our personal history. So what is your South Node? You know what I'm saying? Mine's Capricorn. It's got to do with money. It's got to do with having like some kind of obsession with money for me. And, I let that go. That is totally gone here for me. My son died, and I'm telling you right now that money, I don't understand why we waste our time doing that. I really don't. So that's what I got for you guys today. Thank you so much for coming, and hitting the like button and all that stuff. I love you so much, and I hope you have a great day.